What's up, everybody? It's Goose. I'm gonna show y'all what I got going on my boss's property. Um, if you've been following the channel, or if you look back in my videos, this is the same field I used to have my Kune pigs in. There's a pond back here. You can't see it because all the brush. Me and the goats are gonna clear that out though. But when I had my Kune pigs, I ran them over here. I had a trio for like 2 years, 2 females and a male. And then about 1.5 years ago, I ran my young nanny goats out here. So I got them in 5 rolls of this electric poultry net, Premier One poultry net. And I got them on this solar energizer that I'll make a video about one day. So I got them in, did I say 5 rolls? I have them in 6 rolls. 5 rolls of the 164 foot and 1 roll of the 100 foot. So this is their main pen right here. It goes over here and goes back around. I got a trail through the woods it goes in, which I'll show you all that in a minute. But it goes over there, around the pond, and it comes back over here. This is probably right at an acre if I had to guess, maybe a little over an acre. But I have all my nanny goats and all the kids out here. There's 18 nannies and 27 kids. I'm looking to leave them out here about a month, which they're not going to stay in this pen for a month. They'll have all this ate down in a week or so, which they do have a bale of hay over here too if they start running low on forage. So this is the main pen. I'm going to try to put Jenny in here, but we'll see how much she barks. Right now I don't have a dog in here. This poultry net, it keeps predators out. As long as you keep it nice and hot. I like at least 6,000 volts. I really like 8,000 volts or more. Nothing's going to play with your fence if you got 8,000 volts in it. So, like I was saying, this is their main pen. This is where I'll lock them up at night. But I'm working on, I've got a little trail all the way through the woods to the very back of the property. And what I'm going to do is put poly braid through the woods. I bought a couple geared reels, Terragate geared reels. So I got to clear my trail out some more and get some insulators up and T-post and wires. But that's the plan. There's this, outside of me running pigs and goats in this little area, I ran them where I have them right now. But I've never had any animals in the back of these woods, and they haven't either since they've had this property. And they've had this property for, I guess they've had this property for 20 years now. Almost 20 years anyway. So they got a nice little pen. I'm going to walk through there because I have a gate in the back of this, and I'm going to open that up and let the goats out. And while I'm back here clearing this trail out, I'll let the goats out to graze. So well, I guess I can walk over here like this and try to show y'all everything I have over here to graze. It's probably close to 4 acres total over here. Really thick brush and woods. But I'm gonna come off the fence right here with poly braid, and over here I don't have to go through the woods. I can go on the outside of the woods. I'll just go through the grass. That's gonna be a lot easier. And it goes, I mean, you can't, from right here to back there, it's like 200 foot. I did measure it. This is going to be like 1,100 foot of wire. So yeah, I'm going to fence off all the way in the back. That's the back of their property. That's the property line where these trees are. So I'm going to go in through the woods, and then I'm going to come all the way through the back of the woods and loop back over here and connect back into this electric net fence. But I'm going to go open this gate and let the goats out, and I'm gonna walk them to the back of the property where I'm talking about and show y'all this little trail I got. Still got some clearing to do and still plenty of work to do, but here in the next week or so, I'll get all this fenced off and I'll start running the goats in the woods. Which hopefully Jenny works out, because if I get to leave Jenny here with them, I won't have to close them up in this electric net fence every day. I'll just leave it open, because she'll keep everybody safe. So let me walk back here and open this gate up. All right, I'm gonna try to show y'all how thick it is right here. I was just standing over here shooting the video this way, and all up here it's just pasture with a few trees. But over here is where the pond is, and it is super thick over here. Which I put the goats out here late yesterday afternoon. So they've been out here about 14 hours. So they have beat it up a little bit, but they haven't done much yet. You can start to see it. There's a pond right here. But it's so nobody comes over here because it's so thick. Nobody wants to walk through this stuff. It's just a thick mess over here. Which this is just, I'm pretty sure this was a man-made pond, because there's like a pile of dirt over here. It was here when they got the property. I'm just assuming it was man-made. It does dry up sometimes. It's really just a frog pond. There's a ton of frogs in there. There used to be hundreds of frogs, and then I put my pigs over here, and the frogs kind of disappeared. I'm guessing the pigs ate the frogs, but I don't know. All I know is we don't have nearly as many frogs as we used to have in there. Yeah, this is the pond, and you can see, I mean, it's just thick all the way around it. This is the only opening. I'm probably going to cut all these junk trees down. We'll see. I did get permission to do what I wanted to do over here and do what I needed to do. So that's why I'm fencing all this in. But it's no big deal if I think my boss would like this cleared out, but I need to talk to him. If it's up to me, I'll clear all these trees out and I'll get grass growing around this pond, and I'll get this pond looking real nice. I think another reason it dries up is because there's just so many trees on the bank. I mean, it's surrounded by trees. Nobody's maintained this thing in years. Yeah, this pond is how thick it is. I'm just trying to show y'all because it's going to look a lot different here in a month. I'll probably run the goats out here 3 or 4 times a year for about a month or so. I'll put them in here for 3 to 5 weeks, and then I'll take them off this property for about 2 months, maybe a little more. It just depends on the time of the year and my regrowth, but I'll let them eat it down pretty good. I'll take them out and I'll let everything get nice and regrown, and then I'll bring them back. Some areas I might put more pressure if I want to, like here. That's why their main pen is around this pond. They'll always be in here eating, so they should really clear out around this pond good for me. The back of the woods, they won't clear out near as much as they do up here, just because they're not going to have free range out there all the time. So like I said, if Jenny gets to stay out here, they might, but regardless, this front pen's going to be home base, so they're going to put a lot more pressure up here. So this is my trail through the woods. Like I said, I've showed this in my other videos before. I cleared this out a few years ago and ran 2 strands of hot wire through here to put my pigs in here. And then when I got ready to get rid of the pigs, I ran some of this net fence back here, and like I said, I ran some of my yearling nannies. The goats are starting to follow. I haven't let them out of here before, which letting them out is going to be easy because they follow the fence line, and so they're just going to end up at the gate regardless. But when I go to let them in, if they do that same thing, I mean, they're just gonna, it's kind of hard to explain. I've talked about the goats. they just they want to go straight to their buddies. So if the fence isn't right, then they'll just walk the fence line and never even get out or get back in. So they're pretty much all back here. I'm about to give them a call. Come on, go! Come on, go! There's so much forage, I don't know if all of them are going to listen to me. Come on, go! I got to get them all over here before I open this gate, or I won't get them all through. They'll get separated. Come on, go! Come on, go! Come on, go! Got most of them. Still got one in the back. Come on, go! Come on, go! Here we go. If I could get this gate to sit up. Come on, go! Come on, go! Come on, go! Come on, go! They're so full, half of them aren't even eating. I got these wild little fainting goats. I have to step over, push them out. I can't wait to get rid of that nanny. Wild goats get old. Won't y'all do it? Okay. Got everybody out. I think. I'll see here in a minute. Yeah, this is a good example. Look how thick it is out here with all these goats. Some of them are so full they aren't even eating. I might have should have waited a few days. Really don't. I don't want to get the forage in their flow too quick though. But seriously, I mean, that goat's not eating. Neither one of these are eating. I think we're full. I think we stuffed our gut for the past 14 hours. I'm gonna go down here and show y'all this trail real quick, and then I think I'm gonna try to walk the goats to the back of the property, and I'll show that to you. That pile of metal I just stepped over, I've been picking that up out here. I'm gonna get it out of here soon. Oh. Come on, go! All right. So this is my original fence line and trail, which of course I had to come through here with my push weed eater and clear it out before I put this fence up. But out there's the pasture. Here's the other side of the fence I didn't show y'all. Come on, go! And here's my trail. This is the trail I'm still working on. So I'll keep clearing it. I'll make it a little wider. I'll have to go through here with the weed eater. And then after I clear it, I'll start putting insulators and T-posts up, and then I'll be ready for wire. But this is what the trail looks like right now. I'm gonna go to the back and show y'all that real quick. Alright, so here's the very back corner of the property. In the very far back corner of the woods. And you can really see how thick it is here. All 45 goats are right in front of me right now. I mean, some of them are 30, 40 foot out, but they are right there. Come on, go! But just trying to show y'all how thick it is. I'm gonna go to the last corner real quick. Come on, go. I want to show y'all this fence too. This fence, it's old and, you know, posts are starting to rot, but this fence is good from here to the back corner of the property. It's not perfect, it's old, it's a little beat up, but I'm gonna put some hot wire on it and it'll be fine. From here on though, right here you can see a tree fell on this part. So that post is kind of laying sideways. It's hard to see on this camera, but anyway, from here on, it's about 100 foot from here up to where we get back to the pasture. This fence is laying on the ground, but I'm gonna get all these trees and logs off of it, and I'm gonna pull these old posts out, and I'm gonna try to set it back up with T-posts. I think I'll be able to do it, but we'll see. Which it won't be a, you know, won't be a great fence. It won't hold everything, but I'll put some hot wire on it and it'll keep the goats in. So we're almost to the corner, this other corner of the, well, it's not the property, but it's where I'm going to put the pen. So we'll go up there. All right, so we're at the edge of the woods now. So the poly braid, I'll bring it out of this trail, and then I'll be able to just go, I'm just going to go straight down the edge of these woods. Not exactly sure yet. There's an underground wire for dogs, invisible fence, so I got to make sure to miss that. That's the main thing. These goats are goofy. So yeah, I'm gonna bring my poly braid out of here, go down this tree line, and then the pen they were in, it's right over here. So that's the plan. I'll keep y'all posted. I wonder if that's all the goats. Come on, go. Sounds like somebody got left behind. Oh yeah, a few got left behind. They'll make it out. But yeah, that's what I'm working on here. I'll keep y'all updated. But I'm gonna get the goats back over towards their pen if I can. I'll see y'all later. Goose out.